Vladimir Pulaski, and so do we. The Chicago Pils was brewed with Pilsner and Vienna malt, which results in a rich malty flavor. We had Santamum hops. Does that sound right?
Close. Santa hops.
Whatever. Yeah, whatever.
It's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Which
That's very
poses both European and American lineage for floral notes and a bit of spice. Together, these ingredients create an exceedingly drinkable and balanced Pilsner, properly lagered for your pleasure. So, it's a lager.
Yeah.
We're going to see about this one.
Yeah. We're usually not big lager fans around here, so.
It rates good, but this is a new one for us. So, let's get into it.
All right. A lot of times we'll start with a smell, but do what you want to do. But
I don't get much nose on it.
Not much.
I did when I first poured it, and
yeah, it smells like a lager.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Real sweet, kind of crackery.
Yep.
What do you guys think of the smell?
Pretty clear.
Try it?
See, I don't get much of the smell, but I've had a couple little tiny sips here, and first it wasn't jumping out at me, but it might be growing on me here.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I had a taste too. Take a drink, see what you think.
Does anybody else get lemon?
Yeah.
I get a little bit of lemon.
But it's kind of fruity.
Yeah.
It is
A little
fruity.
bit.
Not bad.
What do you think, Susie?
I like it.
Awesome.
I actually like
You
it.
don't like beer.
I know.
The problem is this is
She came down the stairs and fuck your beer and fuck your podcast. And I don't even want to be here. And now she likes it.
That's exactly how
Great.
I said it.
Oh, and you are on
complaining the whole way here.
and you are on YouTube now, so too. So I was a little slow starting up the YouTube. We got started and it's like, oh shit. So
You mean there's cameras on us?
one.
Just one.
Oh God.
This is
All right.
this is for our recreation.
I'll
not-
just pretend it's not there.
Yeah, you're live on YouTube right now. So
So, what we usually do is rate this 1 to 10. 1 being
awful.
awful, 10 being the best beer you've ever had.
5 is like you like it but may not buy it again, that kind of thing. You know, that way you've got a big level of really, really sucks, you know. So
When we first
You want some
started
more,
out,
Susan?
they all had names.
No, thanks.
okay. So yeah, we used to be kind of crude with different names and hand gestures, but
Yeah.
we backed it off to make it simple.
So, whenever you want to start.
Jeremy, what do you think?
I'll go first. I would put it probably, it's probably be generous and give it a 6. Maybe if it's not bad. It's not quite tripping my trigger, but I feel like if I had maybe 2 of them, I might like it a little more.
Yep. Talk a little more into the side, if you would.
Sorry.
There you go.
about
You
that.
can turn it. So, Alex, what do you think?
I don't know. I'd probably give this about a 4. It's a little light and fruity for my taste. I like darker beer.
Oh,
Oh, that's a guy I can talk to.
we'll take care of that.
It's very drinkable, but it's just not really my style.
I get that.
Thinking probably 7.
Yeah.
It's a decent beer.
Yeah, I'm usually
This is an
not a-
easy drinker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could drink this all summer, kind of.
Yeah.
Susie?
Well, I'm going to give it... I have nothing to base this on.
That's
I guess
okay.
I like it light and fruity, so I liked it. I'd drink it again if it was put in front of me. So maybe,
But you don't like beer.
Yeah.
Considering you don't like beer, I would think that would maybe bump that rating up
Right?
a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
you
I mean, that's
actually could drink it.
actually a good...
That's saying
Good
a lot,
score,
really.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully we might find something here you like. I tried to bring a good variety, just because I knew some of you might not be real familiar with craft beer. So I know I've given you guys a few over at the pumpkin carving party before, but
So who's from Cedar Rapids?
We are.
Area?
Alex and...
Alex and
We are.
Susie.
Because you got a great beer up there.
Line Bridge.
Parlor City Pub.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I love that
Parlor
place.
City has some
Never
great,
been there.
great beer.
And great food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I like that place.
well, are you guys interested in doing a song now, or you want to wait till after a break, kind of thing? We'll try a couple more beers, or what do you want to do?
Let's have a couple more beers. We haven't talked about what we're even going to do, so we should
Yeah,
maybe
it's completely
do
unrehearsed.
that.
Whoa.
So are we.
So are we.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we're-
mean, we
we're
don't-
all winging it tonight. though.
We're not a highly polished.
As much
machine
as
here.
we say we do, we don't have pre-production meetings.
No.
It don't happen. Because if that happened, we wouldn't make podcasts because nobody'd be able to turn the goddamn switch on to record because we'd be drunk. So, yeah,
Good
we can
point.
do another one.
Okay. We're gonna open up this next one. This is Dank Meme. These guys are. This is from Triptych in somewhere in Illinois. You can actually get this in the Illinois Quad Cities. Last beer we had, you can only get it up around Chicago.
Pretty sure you gave me one of these at
I
that
think
pumpkin
so.
party.
I think so. You'll find this one a little more fruity, but probably a lot more bitter. So
There it is.
so. What kind of metal cover tunes do you guys do in your metal band?
Metallica, Ozzy, Overkill.
Oh, Mike.
Yeah.
That's Mike's
Sabbath.
realm there.
Yep,
Maiden.
Sabbath.
Yep.
Caius.
Priest.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Wagner'd
All
want to
the
be here for that one
classic.
too, probably.
Classic.
Yeah.
metal.
Wagner should be here.
Well, yeah, especially if we do that metal one. But, okay, take a sniff, see what you guys think of it. Give us your impression.
Well,
Oh,
you can tell it's an IPA.
Yeah, it's very hoppy.
Yeah, very hoppy, very fruity.
So
I'm
this
gonna
one,
guess I'm not gonna like this. I'm gonna go out on a limb.
Oh, you might be. Well, maybe.
you might be surprised.
Alex is not much of an IPA fan. I think Nate and I are more of the IPA drinkers in the group.
Nate likes the darker stuff too, like you said. right?
Yeah.
More so.
Well,
He
when I-
didn't until he came here. We corrupted him.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, when Shadowstone did the show here, it was like the whole. In the past, I was like, I don't know about darks. I don't really care for them so much. And just, like that whole night just happened to be all darks. And they turned me. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There was some good stuff.
The
Yeah.
thing about this one is, even though it's an IPA, it's smooth. It's not smack you in the. Don't let that cat piss you in the face. Shit,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it's more. It's a New England style, kind of hazy, so it's not very bitter. But what do you think? Tasting. Alex gave kind of a look.
We've had this on before, so
Yeah,
I'm not
we
going to
have.
read all this.
No.
I,
I'll just-
I like it. It's not too much bite, not super bitter up front, but good mellow aftertaste, good hoppy flavor.
Yeah.
I'm digging it.
Alex is rinsing already, so
He slammed it just to get away with it.
yeah, I'm done. And you don't
Yeah,
have to
not my
finish a beer
favorite.
here; you can dump them out without finishing it. So, well, I guess we may as well rate it while they're doing it, huh?
Yeah.
Talking about
Yeah.
it? Go ahead, Jeremy.
Oh, geez. First impression, I would give this probably an 8. I would definitely drink this again.
That's a
Heck
good
yeah.
one. Alex.
Yeah, I'm gonna say again, this really isn't my style of beer. I'd go about 3 personally. I mean, it's not a bad beer.
Yeah.
It's just not my. Not
But
my
he
flavor.
did not get sick.
No, that's true. Nate?
It's no dirt beer.
This
That's
is true.
right.
Probably a 6.5.
Yeah. Well, good.
I'm going to go 3 as well. It tastes like grapefruit juice to me. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
maybe a little bit,
grapefruit.
yeah.
We do a lot of
Yeah.
that. You can
So-
pull that mic closer if you want, so you don't have to.
Okay. Thank you.
There you go.
Ah.
Make yourself comfortable. I'm going to go about a 7 on it. I've always liked this beer. I tend to like a little more bitterness in my IPAs, but it's a real tasty one. Mike?
I'm going to go right around a 7.5 with it. Not my style, kind of like a couple of the other gals. But I do like it. And I would buy it again and drink it again. Absolutely.
What's I know you didn't want to read all the stats. What's the alcohol percentage on this? Just out of
I should have
curiosity.
read some of them.
Oh, that's right. I think it should be on the can here. The funny thing is, Savoy, Illinois is where it's out of. Funny thing is, when this shows up in the Quad Cities, it disappears about as fast as it hits the shelves.
I can believe that.
Very popular. Doesn't say here. I think it's around an 8, possibly.
Hold on, I'll look at it.
All right.
Look it up again.
So, what? Sorry, Terry's not here. He's the good interviewer. So, what? Wow, I went blank. Help me, Mike.
It's a 5% ABV.
Oh, 5%. So it's real low.
Oh.
It rates 3.98.
Really, that lowly?
Yep.
Lowly? That low?
Yeah,
Yep.
I would have guessed a little higher alcohol.
Yeah, me too. The way it's so popular. But so do you guys have a gig in the works coming up now, or are you just gigless for the moment?
We do. We've got one. Somebody else is gonna have to throw me the date. We're gonna be playing
January 13th.
January 13th.
That's my son's birthday.
Gonna be up in Iowa City. Actually, I should probably do that tonight. Send a message to our guy that we book with, Pete, over works at Yacht Club and Gabe's, and we're playing at one of those places, either Yacht or Gabe's in Iowa City. But I gotta confirm again which one. I presume it's the Yacht Club. That's where we play most often, but have to double check that one.
Okay, cool. Do you ever play in the Quad Cities at all, or is it mostly Iowa City?
We have. We played Ribco last February as part of their Battle of the Bands.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
I missed that one. Yeah.
We actually used to play Rostock's quite a bit, but they've gone away from live rock stuff.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
It's kind of the way this town is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't get
There's
live.
only, 2 places that play now? The Bowling Alley barely has any bands anymore, and then the Brew. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
It sucks because there's a lot of bands here in town.
Yeah.
And there's no place
nowhere to go.
It's kind of getting that way in the Quad Cities, too.
Really? That sucks.
Yeah, to the point, Ribco and...
Rascals and Redstone Room.
If you can get in.
If you can get in. Yeah. And then there's maybe a handful of little dive bars around town, but...
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a new place in downtown Davenport, like...
oh, that's right, the Raccoon Motel.
Raccoon Hotel and Whiskey. I forget. So it's a whiskey bar. It's one of those
sounds
long,
yuppie. Millennial. Sorry.
Yeah, one of those kind of hipster sounding names. But they seem to be. I don't know if they're booking local acts or not. They seem to be getting a lot of kind of more national touring bands, kind of mid-level bands going through there.
The way I understand it, it's actually one of the co-creators of Daytrotter. Actually left Daytrotter and then started this project.
So they've got those. He's got those connections for travelers.
Right.
What about Wake Brewing? Since he used to do that for Ribco, the parish.
Do they have the room? Have you been in there yet?
I haven't been there yet.
I haven't either.
I'm not sure, honestly.
I didn't know if they had a stage or any room for
I don't know, because he used to book
bands or anything.
He used to book Shadowstone, right, for Ribco?
Right.
Jason
Paris, yeah. Yep. And I believe he's still the main booking agent for Ribco.
Oh, he is still?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Eric did say that he still books for him.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric's good friends with him. He's in their brew club
right on.
deal. So, what do we want to do next?
Well, I guess we're going through these pretty fast.
Sing a little bit.
Yeah, you guys want to do a song? What song should we do?
They're kind of looking at you.
Yeah.
like you're the boss.
Did you bring a bass or
No, I
did you
did
bring
not.
guitar?
Well,
Fire and Gasoline?
he can just go boom, 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 boom.
Oh, yeah, we could do Fire and Gasoline. I'm cool with that.
It's probably too bad, because Terry's probably got a bass around here somewhere.
No, I think he got rid of his.
Did he? Oh,
yeah.
Terry was a bass player.
That's right. Nate's versatile. He can play bass on guitar. We'll make it work.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
It'll be cool.
Well, how about we take a break, Mike, and they can set up, and then we'll
Right
go
on.
from there? All right.
Sounds
We're gonna
good.
Applause for the cause.
All right.
Cool.
Sorry, we're not being very exciting. Yeah.
No, it's usually
Melbourne
not
was.
as dry.
Yeah. We're usually calling each other horrible names by now. So. Mike and I actually get along, so.
Yeah, the rest of us don't.
So you want to play shaker?
Yeah.
Do you want both shakers, or would you prefer one over the other?
See there? Yep. If anybody smokes, I can step out and smoke too if they want.
Yeah.
I'll just use my egg shaker.
Okay.
I'm gonna tune up and stuff. Slide by. Oh, yeah.
I gotta go burn my lungs. In that case, I'll join you before I finish setting up.
That's what I thought. I did it because it's louder. So you probably won't be well mixed. Terry would mix it well, but clueless. So, but. Oh yeah, we can hear that just fine. Can you hear everything okay in there?
You want tambourine at all?
You bring it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. We might as well to fill it up.
Are you gonna do it? You want me to do it?
Why don't you do it? Because
Okay.
I'll need both hands to do the bridge parts.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah, which. Oh, is there an on-off switch on those?
Yes. I think that's on though.
I don't hear it though.
Right.
Usually he doesn't turn them off because it all goes through the.
Right.
Yeah, that's too bad. Yeah, I hear the tambourine well.
Yeah, that's why I'm good. I don't know if it's gonna be too
It-
much.
Nah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Seems to be all right. Seems to work under there.
I do like that guitar.
It's beautiful, isn't it? I saw online the place you bought that from.
Mm.
Somebody bought a, what is it, a cord? Or what was the other higher end Gretsch?
Oh, okay.
Do they sell Gretches?
Sure.
Somebody bought a Gretsch with a rubber check, and they're wondering if anybody saw it on like a
Oh.
Craigslist or anything.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah.
Terry does have a cigar box.
That's true. Somewhere. Actually, I think it was up there. Yeah, that Pulaski wasn't bad, but I'm not finished.
I should have went to the bathroom before I came back down.
Go for it.
I'm going to. Oh, I'm a little guy. I can squeeze through anywhere.
Can you help me? I want to switch out chairs so I can have one without arms to play.
You'll have to give us info on your metal band. If you guys want to come, Terry will have you.
You get pretty crowded, but
Well, how many are you?
There's 5 of us.
5? You know.
Yeah. There's room.
Usually there's 8 of us without guests, so we can handle. We know to back people off, you know. So.
Pat makes his own beer, doesn't he, Alex? Pat makes his own beer, doesn't he?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
so he's like really into it.
So if he wants to bring it, they could review it for him too.
Ah.
A brewer who does heavy metal, that one of our guys would be in heaven. Actually. Mike, one of the guys in the metal band, is a brewer too.
Oh, no
He
kidding.
said he could bring his beers with him.
Well, we'd hate to have that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. But there's 5 of them, so it'd be a squish. Everybody ready?
Sure.
You hear everything all right?
Oh yeah, let's. I hear
Sounds-
yours fine.
Well, because I'm doing vocals and guitar, so
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Wish we knew how to turn those other mics on.
I don't know why they're.
Just because that amp was off.
No, we tried them while you were up there. Yeah. Hey, Louis.
Upstairs, Louis.
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
He's such a good dog.
Hey, there's more stairs there.
Keep going. Upstairs.
Upstairs.
But I don't wanna.
Your hair's sticking up.
yeah.
That's okay. The camera can't see that.
Yeah. Whatever.
I wish I knew what he did to.
To turn those on?
Yeah, because they're all unmuted.
Are they turned up?
Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
I'm not going to mess with stuff too
Nah,
much.
we're good. Okay, I'm gonna count down when you guys are ready, and then we'll start recording, and then we'll talk just a hair and let you play. All right,
You guys ready?
Sure.
count down, Mike.
We're back. That wasn't. Oh, wait a minute.
Nope, it's not recording yet.
Why is it not recording again?
Did you hit the pause button? Hit
There we go.
unhit the pause.
And we're back. That was a short break.
Yeah, they always are.
But they didn't notice anything.
Unless they were watching YouTube.
Exactly. So we're back with
Natural oil.
natural oil, and they're going to play us a tune or 3 or 4 to get us through this.
Yeah, sorry you're suffering through without Terry. He's the brains of the operation, unfortunately.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Well, you know. So.
But
Okay, so what song are you guys gonna play?
Fire and Gasoline.
Okay, and we've got
Jeremy?
thank you, I'm blanking out. Jeremy on guitar, Alex on rhythm, Nate is on. He's doing
Well, sort of
Sort of
not bass.
not
and
bass
vocals.
but bass and vocals, and then Susie.
Yeah. Tambourine.
Susie on tambourine and vocals.
Shaker and vocals.
whenever you guys are ready.
Okay.
All right, we'll give it a shot. Totally unrehearsed.
Each and every one of us has a thing deep down inside of us we can't explain. Thoughts of the sinister are not out of place. Each and every one of us has to face. Tried forgiveness, but you don't understand. Tried persistence, you forced my hand. Conceived irrational logic is sound. Time to raise this place to the ground.
Oh, by the way, I'm bringing you in. Stoned is the day my anger sets in. I should have known right away this feeling would go wrong to decay the seething unknown.
That's the point of no turning back. Lost my mind as a matter of fact. Fed up with the flaws of a world gone to hell. Hairpin or deviant got harder to tell. Underestimate ignorance of fools. Spread like a virus, so what can I do? Strike the match and walk away. What it takes for you to rue the day.
By the way, I'm bringing you in. Stoned is the day my anger sets in. I should have known right away this feeling would go blown to decay. The seething I
like nothing I have ever seen. Violent and unserene. Burn the motherfucker clean with fire and gasoline.
by the way, I'm bringing you in. Stoned is the day my anger sets in. I should have known right away this feeling would go wrong to decay the teething I know. Seething I know. Seething I
Unrehearsed, unplugged,
Nice.
badass. Way to nail it.
That was awesome.
And to top
you.
things off, a computer died.
Seriously.
Yeah. Yep.
Completely?
Oh yeah, battery's dead. Fuck, we'll wing it too.
Yeah, well, you know. at
I'm
least-
only using it for Untapped, and I got it on the phone.
Yeah, at least the recorder's working. So.
Okay, so we're
That's-
still recording.
We're still recording.
Oh yeah, we're recording on this
It
one.
was just the music computer and the research computer.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we're high tech here. We're high tech. Don't worry about this.
What's really interesting is I forgot to put my headphones on before that, so I could only kind of hear. So that was fun.
Well,
It sounded great.
you never
Yeah.
missed a beat. Excellent job, guys.
Right on. Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
what was the name of that song again?
Fire and gasoline.
Fire and Gas.
You've never heard that song before?
Few have.
Yeah, I have one actually.
I was gonna say.
A band in the Bandcamp. I sent it to you guys when they put the Bandcamp link out on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard it live before though. So
Yep,
Okay.
that is one we've got available for a free download on our Bandcamp, and we've got a few more coming soon, and we're also just recently started recording our first full-length album.
sweet.
Right on.
You guys want to do another one, and then we'll hop into another beer. Or?
It's up to you guys.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess we could. Do you want to try a Quatrains?
Thought you were gonna say that.
Hey,
He was hoping you wouldn't.
Go for the gusto. Go
Oh,
for the
see, very
gusto.
intrigued.
Yeah, let me.
Is
Can you
this-
grab me a beer right quick before you
Is this under practiced?
bottom?
These are all under practiced. We've never tried this with Nate
Well,
playing guitar
yeah,
or me playing djembe, so
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the first ever acoustic set we've done anywhere. So
Oh, see, we're honored.
Dude, I love acoustic. I really do.
It's a challenge. Of course, that new dobro probably doesn't hurt any
Right?
for acoustic.
well, this is one
Nope.
you wrote on the acoustic, didn't you?
yes, I did.
So this was written acoustic or just?
A lot of the early ones were, that Jeremy had put together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
This is
just
one of
like
the
the
older
initial
ones.
guitar parts and some vocal ideas, and then they were rehearsed as electric, but all the initial song ideas were written.
All
on
right.
So
mine.
do you all write or just you and Nate?
We all write. We're a very collaborative band. Sometimes I'll start with an idea, or Nate will start with an idea, or someone will say, "Hey, we need a new song. How about we do something like this?" And we'll just kind of go. We all contribute, and we all work pretty well together.
Man, I
Don't
wish
mind
our
listening to other
podcast
people's
was that
ideas.
Do you so you send stuff back and forth online all the time to collaborate?
Yeah, we'll make recordings and pass those
Yeah.
around. We like to record our practices as well. If
Right.
we get some good ideas, we can go back and listen to those. And
Yeah, because you
That'll
guys
flesh
what
stuff
an
out.
hour and 15 minutes away, hour and a half away from each other.
yeah,
About
about
an
an
give
hour
or
and
take.
15. Susie and I will leave after work when we're already down in Iowa City, and that'll make it a little faster to
Sure.
get over.
Okay. Well, start when you're ready. I guess. What are you playing? Quattro. Sorry.
Quatrains.
Quatrain.
Learning curves, doing lines, shooting up, fall behind, fall in love, fall from grace, fall in ways, hidden place, yours forever, yours today. Take it all, leave the taste the life, live the life, earth on heaven, never die. Eat the apple, drink the wine, screaming pleasure. Boiling burn, dreaming dances, dancing fire,
Nice job, guys.
Excellent, excellent
Great
job.
job. Great job.
Thank you.
Again, that's natural oil.
Correct.
I got it that time. I didn't stumble. I didn't fall.
That's because we're so well rehearsed here.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking more beer.
It's a
That's
very
why.
professional
Yeah,
operation. I
obviously.
appreciate that.
It's very obvious. Yeah. So, what, I had a thought. Man, I need to drink more. Stuff's not
Evidently.
coming. Evidently. So,
Should we jump into a beer and give these guys a break?
I think we should, yeah.
'Kay.
But I gotta admit, I'd like to hear Susie Taro and Loose later. Maybe send us out on
On a high note,
We got a couple we can maybe do. It'll be an interesting translation. Some of them to acoustic,
Yeah.
but
you might like
We-
it,
we could
and you
give
might
it-
go.
That's true.
That's true,
We
yeah.
could give it a shot.
That's true. Okay, the beer I'm sending around is by a company down in Austin, Texas called Jester King. They only do wild sours, and by wild sour, it is a sour. They make the beer, they ferment it, and then they put it in an open container and let the natural yeast take effect. So it's going to be sour. It's going to be have a little bite, hopefully.
Open container like outside and like
Sometimes.
deer
Yep.
pee in it and stuff.
Well, not quite that bad. Not quite that bad, but yeah.
So it's not as bad as a lambic.
No, lambics are really sweet.
A
And
lambic,
sour.
they put it in a barrel. They put cheesecloth over it to keep the bugs out of it. But whatever happens to go in it,
Well, they
goes
do
in it.
That's what they do here too, but
it's not as drastic though, is it?
Well, lambics are just really, really sweet though.
Yeah,
a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
sugary fruit
Yeah.
and stuff.
They're great though.
But the name of this one is Commercial Suicide. I brought it as a joke since the last band Nate had here broke up. So, so hopefully this is not
Nice.
commercial suicide for you.
I would buy this one again just based on the artwork on the.
Oh, they have great
It's-
artwork.
You know
Jester
how
King
many
does.
bottles my 14-year-old kid has just because of the artwork?
Mm.
He's like, Dad, when you're done with that, I want the bottle.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, this is nice.
A lot of them have great artwork. So this is a English pub ale meets the French farmhouse tradition, an American oak aged in this dry, drinkable farmhouse ale, full flavored, but brewed with enough restraint to be highly sessionable, unfiltered, unpasteurized, and naturally conditioned. It rates 3.52. The ABV is 3.5. And yeah, let's
You guys know what ABV is?
get into this sumbitch.
Nope.
So alcohol by volume.
Alcohol
something
Yep.
like that.
by
Yep.
volume. Yep. And IBUs?
International bitter units.
Yep. International bitterness units. You didn't know you're
And
gonna.
that's NA.
Didn't know you're gonna have a
I'm
quiz.
impressed by you guys right
I,
now.
I couldn't have told you what it. I couldn't have told you the.
IBU.
Yeah, I couldn't have told you the what the letters stand for, but I knew it means basically how bitter it is.
Mm.
What thoughts on the smell? You can kind of smell the sour.
Very,
can't
very
you?
sour.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Get some yeast on.
Yeah.
on the
you
nose.
Get some yeast
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
for sure.
Almost kind of vinegary smell to it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's like I'm drinking sourdough bread.
Oh, sounds good.
If you like sourdough bread.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to chime in.
Again, this is not a beer that you're just going to, hey, I'm going to drink a sour today. Not going to happen.
Oh, this is good.
This takes an acquired taste. Ron, he jumped into them.
Yeah, the first one I had.
But he's kind of
was-
weird like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm that guy that always ate the Smarties and the Sweet Tarts and the Warheads.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, there's a couple of us in this band.
I'm
Actually, go ahead.
So I'm kind of like Ron on that one. The first sour I ever had was a Beatnik sour. Forget
Oh.
the name of the brewer. They're out of
Hotel?
Exile.
Des Moines. Exile.
Exile,
yeah,
yeah.
Exile.
in
That's a
Des
good
Moines.
one.
Yep.
That's a real good one.
This one's maybe a little too much for me. Definitely really strong sour taste to it.
See, to me, it's kind of a mild sour after some of them I had, but
He's had a lot of them.
yeah, I really like this one a lot. I had a really nice peach sour I could have brought, which if you like fruit and peaches, it was excellent. But so, want to give it a rate or just talk about it? It's up to you.
I'll go first. I'm gonna give it a 7 right off. Which maybe it seems like I'm I've rated everything pretty high so far, but you got to do pretty bad to get me to. If we're even going to get to a 5, it might have to be the one of those Wheel of Death beers.
We've had them.
Yeah, we've had a few.
We've had a few that
Vice from Miami Brewing was one of the worst beers we've ever had.
Every one of us drain poured it.
Yeah.
It was like, taste it. Nope. See ya.
Yeah. They're out there. Alex?
I will once again kind of balance out Jeremy here and give this maybe a 4. It's not bad. Sour's just not really the flavor I'm going for most of the time when I want to drink.
Sure.
See, I'm with you. I like it, but you can't drink much. I can't drink much of it.
No, I'd have a small glass of this and I'd be good.
So I could drink this whole bottle with a pizza. I like sours and pizzas for some reason.
I know.
I
know.
I like my Patch Kids sour. I like my beers malty.
Right on.
Nate?
Yeah, I mean, you guys pretty much nailed it. Yeah, I'd maybe give it probably a 5. It's good, but it's just, I'm not really too keen on the sour.
It's an acquired taste, I guess.
Yeah.
Susie, have you
I don't need. What is a sour beer? I had no idea. So this is the first time I've even heard of that, and I love it.
Welcome to the podcast.
I love it so much. I give it like 7. Can I have more, please?
Again.
Yes. Well, there's a ton of beer here.
Susie, I gotta say, I'm surprised. I would have figured this would be the opposite direction for you, because I know you like the sweet,
Just
hard lemonade kind of stuff.
We've got a couple more tasters, so you can use that as your drinker.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What grabs you about this beer? What's
the
compelling?
sour. Like it.
It's
I
great,
love
isn't
sour
it?
candy, and it tastes like sour candy to me. It's like a warhead, and I love it.
Yeah, we had a sour.
She's twisted.
Oh, is it? We had a sour golf. We'd play golf in my garage some nights, and we had one up there the other night. It was so acidic. It actually kind of hurt your throat to drink it.
But it was good.
It was good, but I think this thing is awesome. I think personally, I'd give it a 9 in my personal book.
Nice.
I'm going to give this a 7. I will not seek it out. I will not buy it. But when Ron buys it, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
Right.
And Jester King just kind of started shipping to Iowa. I actually got these in Iowa City at.
John's?
Nope, got them at the Hy-Vee, actually. It's just Iowa City gets a little better mix than we do sometimes. But
They do. And where's Jester from?
Austin, Texas.
Austin, okay.
I really wanted to hit their brewery, but they're only open on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I had to leave on a Friday. So.
Did you get this one when you was on the Beers podcast?
No. I bought this at Hy-Vee in Iowa City.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I got.
you just said that.
They shipped like 4 different sours up here. I got 3 of them.
Nice.
And I should have got the other ones. I still have 2 left. We haven't opened yet.
So I came to the conclusion either she likes this beer or she's getting herself drunk so she can sing.
Nope.
No, I don't think she needs to do that.
I don't either, but
Of the band members, probably the people who get drunk the least at practice, if you just go on down a row, you've got...
Yeah, the lushes are over here on this side of the table for sure.
hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Other than your trip back to CR from Downport.
Yeah. Somebody's got to drive.
I like when she drives.
Yeah. Say some nights we have a cop in the room, but no, never been an issue. So, I guess we could open that up. That next one, Mike.
I didn't even.
The Mastodon or whatever.
I didn't even look it up yet.
Didn't prepare. Oh man, man. So
if you want to open it up, I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah. Well,
this is one of our favorite breweries. I would have to say, don't you?
Yeah, it's a collaboration actually. But have you guys ever heard of Three Floyds out of Munster, Indiana?
Can't say that I have.
No, I don't think so.
They make a beer called Zombie King that was considered one of the top pale ales ever. Period. It's kind of lost some.
Zombie Dust.
Zombie Dust. Thank you. I was thinking Alpha King.
So is it a brewery actually run by 3 guys named Floyd, or is
a family? Yeah, a father and 2 sons. Yeah.
Okay.
What is Mastodon? What?
Well, that's kind of the problem. It's got a couple names. Crack the Sky. Because it's actually Three Floyds Brewing and Dark Matter Brewing. They did a beer together. Now, this is a Russian Imperial Coffee Stout, so I hope you like coffee. You like coffee?
I tell you, Alex is going to love this one.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. I can tell already.
Well, Three Floyds usually doesn't screw anything up when it comes to this stuff. So, and we've only got one beer after this, so it might be a quick night. But. Oh, take a sniff of that when you get it.
Go light on that one.
I am not finding it.
And again, the artwork on here is pretty cool.
Yeah, Three Floyds gets some pretty good artwork too. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, as a band, one of the questions we get most often is people just say, what kind of music do you play, or describe yourselves. We've been playing together for many years now, and I don't think we still have an answer to that question.
That's a hard one for you guys. Yeah.
It is. We kind of like to do a variety of things. We don't really like to limit ourselves. We do some heavy stuff, some mellower stuff. The best description I've come up with that I kind of like is kind of like the Beatles and Alice Chains were in a car crash.
Where's that bottle at, Ron?
Jeremy's got it right
okay.
there. What do you think of the smell of that one, guys? Little coffee there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, Susie's making a great
I'm
face.
afraid to drink this one.
Afraid you're going to like
This is
it?
my
or-
kind of beer.
Oh.
No? You can always hand it over to Alex or dump it if you don't like it.
I'll
So.
give it to Alex.
Yeah, I'll probably drink it. I like my beer to look like you just took the oil out of your car after
Oh, yeah.
That's what this looks like.
9,000 miles.
Yeah, you and Mike are soulmates there then. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I love this stuff.
So what do you think, Jeremy?
Oh, yeah.
Let someone else go for Alex, you go ahead first.
Oh, man, Susie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Susie.
If you could see her face right now, those of you on YouTube, I don't know if your camera gets that angle very well, but that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Yeah, it's see, I'm normally not a big coffee person beer either. I don't mind a little coffee flavor in the beer, but
What's the ABV on this?
11%
I was
only.
going to say, this is strong.
yeah, you'll feel this
can
one if you
tell.
drank a whole one. You'd be crawling.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Too much coffee for me.
this?
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
I'll tell you, I like dark beers somewhat. I like kind of either extreme stuff in the middle. I'm not so fond of.
Right.
This one's a little, I don't know if bitter's the right word. It's a little strong for me, and the aftertaste is a little funky to me. It's not bad, but I would probably put it about a 5.5, 6 myself.
So you know you have a good beer when it leaves resi on your glass.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
great
yeah.
beer.
That's how you measure a
Yeah.
good beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, if your rinse water is darker than Bud Light, you know you're doing okay.
Well, any of this is darker than Bud Light. So what we got is Mastodon Crack in the Sky by Three Floyds. It is 11%, 39 IBUs. It's a barrel-aged coffee Russian Imperial Stout.
Actually, it's a collaboration between Three Floyds and Dark Matter. And actually, for a coffee beer, I'm kind of liking it. It's not bad.
It's definitely stout.
It's stout.
It's very
It's very
stout.
coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Nate, what do you think? You've been converted to the dark side.
Yeah. I like this better than the sour, for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot better
But
than sour.
yeah, it's
coffee.
it's coffee. I love coffee.
Susie?
It's a mystery. Everyone's waiting to hear what you think.
Yeah.
She's on the fence.
Yeah, really? No, I would never drink this again. What is that? One?
That's
is
one.
it
Yeah, one would be good.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's just not my thing.
What was
Quite
one?
all
It
right.
wasn't a Bye Felicia, was it? What was it? I don't remember.
Bye.
I think it was by Felicia, wasn't it?
Was it? It might have been.
Man, I wish we would have kept them up there.
Yeah, we're going to have to go back to old episodes. Yeah.
Man,
It
I
could-
don't,
yeah, because it was by Felicia and then Felicia's cousin Amber or
No, it's,
some sort of shit.
Stephanie, her ugly cousin or something.
Yeah, something like that.
It started out simple, and we ended up having like 10 different hand gestures and everything. It was terrible.
Yeah.
The rating system.
Yeah.
I'd go 7 or 8 on this.
Yeah, I
This is the
didn't
kind
give
of
it a
stuff I
number.
drink at home.
I'll give it a 7 as well.
Okay.
I've had better barrel aged stuff. It's not like at the upper echelon of barrel aged stuff that I've had, but
Yeah, there's others that are better, but if you like a coffee stout,
Yeah.
Russian Imperial, that's a pretty damn fine.
yeah,
coffee,
then I'd
Russian
go
Imperial.
8. If you're not as much a fan of the coffee, maybe 7 or so.
Yeah.
So the bifelicia thing, maybe this says something about me. I just had to look that up the other day. It's been getting used in the news a lot with some of the White House stuff, and
Right.
it's like, oh, it's a Friday reference. But I had no clue. Apparently, I'm not up with the lingo that
The lingo.
the
Well-
cats these days are using.
But it was it actually came from, you know how they used it in Fridays though. Did you watch the Ice Cube? What was the movie? It was Ice Cube back in their NWA days.
Oh,
Some girl named Felicia was partying in their room and their boyfriend came. They shoved her out the door. Bye, Felicia, because she was causing.
it was in
it was
what the hell's that movie?
It was a great movie.
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton. Yeah, that's
Yeah, it was in that movie actually.
It was part. Well, it was part of real life for them then.
Right,
And then
yeah.
he used it in Fridays. So
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
What are you gonna rate it, Ron?
I'll go about a 6. Well, no, yeah, I'll go 7 because for a coffee beer, that's pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Mike?
I'm gonna have to go 8.5 on this
I
one.
figured.
Reason I won't go higher is I think I would want a little bit more chocolate to it and a little less coffee. If that makes sense.
I
would
agree.
agree with that.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
I could go with a little more chocolate, but I think that's the right amount of coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, for
if
Nate,
you
maybe.
if you evened it out a little bit, I'd
Yeah,
be
yeah,
okay with it.
yeah.
Balance it a little.
But it's still a great. It's a good beer.
If it was a little more balanced, my rating would definitely go up a point or two.
Yep.
But it's not bad, but yeah,
It's pretty
not my
roasty.
fave.
That's pretty heavy coffee. Yeah.
I think Susie is legitimately offended by this beer.
She hasn't said a word.
She looks so angry.
I would need like cream and sugar in that.
I'm
beer.
kind
Yeah,
of.
kind of.
I'm kind of afraid for Ron's life at this moment because she's just like glaring at him.
she is mad. I'm telling you.
But I brought the sour.
Sour.
Please tell me you have something darker for the last one that we can just.
Well, it's-
Susie can have all of it.
Maybe not darker, but it's a salted caramel bourbon barrel porter.
Interesting.
This is going to be good.
Yeah,
This one's going to be good.
yeah.
Do we want to
Do a
listen
song
to
and then
some
finish
more?
on a beer, or
Yeah.
what do you guys want to do?
It's up to you guys.
It's our last beer, unless we dig something out. And there's more sour here. So
there's-
help yourself.
We can go behind curtain number 1. Terry's not here to tell us no.
Oh, the cellar.
The cellar.
You got any straight jacket back there?
I don't know, but it's worth a look. We probably better not do that.
No.
Since I haven't met Terry yet, I would encourage any bad behavior. That would give us a chance to talk about maybe what song we want to do.
Well, we can pop this open while you guys are. Or do we just take a quick little break again, Mike?
We can take a break.
Take a little pause and they can figure it out.
Yeah.
and go from
Let's
there.
do that.
Worked out.
Cool.
All right.
Pause for the calls.
Alrighty. Cool. Everything going okay? Everybody okay with this so far?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Having fun.
it's really fun.
It's
I
normal.
found
I
a
am
beer
not
I like.
liking his goddamn microphone, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that stupid stand,
Yeah,
floppy thing.
it's floppy compared to mine over there.
Yeah, need to tighten the screws on
It leans or some shit. I'm not gonna touch it.
No, that's his. I'm glad you like the sour. You'll have to look for Jester King,
I will.
but they do a lot of different sours, so they're not all created the same. But
What's the peach one?
that's actually from Three Floyds that did that. What's that one called? But you have to buy it in Indiana or Chicago, and they don't make it all the time. Oh, what do they call it? I can't remember. But if you look sours, this is actually more of a farmhouse ale. So it says farmhouse ale.
Yeah, I
Maybe
was reading
something
in the
like
back.
that.
It said that. Yeah.
There's one from New Belgium called La Folie. It's like this. It's really good. La Folie.
wonder if
he's got a,
barley wine in there.
Do they sell that around here? I've never seen a New Belgium sour.
Yeah, New Belgium. Yeah, La Folie. I mean, the first time I had a farmhouse sour was at Crust. They had it on tap, the La Folie.
Mm.
So if you go to Crust, that's why I said I like it with pizza, because the first time I had it was with pizza. It was awesome.
Have you ever seen it like Hy-Vee or any just?
Probably. New Belgium. If it's New Belgium, John's, Iowa City. If anybody's got something, it's John's in Iowa City.
You ever hit Barzini's in Coral Hill?
I haven't yet. A lot of guys have. I don't.
Good place.
They got a really good selection. I used to live above there when I was living in Iowa City, and they get a lot of limited edition runs and stuff like that.
Yeah. It's funny because I hardly buy any beer here. I travel for work, so I end up buying beer in like Chicago and Texas, and I'm going to Minneapolis this week. And I want to bring back some beer from Fargo. They've been delivering to Minneapolis now. And so yeah, it's like I hardly buy beer in Muscatine. I buy it almost everywhere else. So.
Well, Minneapolis, I have a good selection.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while. When my brother lives up there, so I'll be going up there over the holidays. The last time I was up there and actually went out and did something non-family, we went to some local bar that had a lot of
we're thinking of
craft brews.
songs
and
to
they
kind
had
of think about
delirium
as far as
tremens.
tonally for.
Oh, you can buy that anywhere,
Yeah.
all the time at Hy-Vee,
Calcite?
everywhere. That's a great.
I've never
Consider
seen that anywhere
Bullet
else
with
there, I
Butterfly.
realized.
The Delirium Tremens, Delirium Nocturnum,
for the drums and
all excellent. They're Belgian
for
beers.
the
and
drum
those-
mix.
Those Belgians are,
I'll have to listen
Crazy.
to it again.
yeah.
So what do you guys want to
I
do?
don't think I've specifically listened to the drum mix on that.
We
So.
can do a couple more. Can we do? Do we have your cake?
We could.
It's way less easy for me because that involves the B string quite a bit that I don't have.
It actually plays bass on that song.
Should have brought a B string with you.
Right.
Come on.
You're missing a string on your guitar, or you just don't have a low enough?
It doesn't have the low.
Right. The 5 string is the
Oh,
string
oh,
above
gotcha,
the. Right.
Can I put this up on
Yes,
the
that's
slide?
what it's for.
It'd be nice to do something so Susie could show off her chops a little more.
Yeah, Jester King does awesome stuff. You can take the bottle with you if you want, if you like the art enough.
Cocoon or Blue Sky. That's my thoughts. I think Blue Sky would be a little easier to translate.
It's just a long song.
I'll have it posted on our Twitter
What's
and
gonna be easier
Facebook
to do
too.
on the bass?
So I remember the peach one. I'll look for that.
Well, you won't find it here. You have to buy it in Chicago or Indiana. So
I'll look for it when I'm in Chicago.
but it's like $18
Even.
a bottle.
I think they're both
for the peach one. Yeah,
doable.
actually, I think these might have been about 10 or 15.
I really dug that djembe on Hot Trains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was okay. Might have to put a little djembe on that song. I'll have to think about that.
So what are we doing?
What do you want to do?
Weigh in.
I heard Blue Sky said. That could be
Possibly
that one.
Cocoon.
Help yourself to the rest of it if you want, or Nate, or whoever.
Yeah.
I hope the salted caramel doesn't suck. You wouldn't think it would. Aged in wild turkey barrels.
All right, I'll just put the rest of this over here.
Yeah.
Yes, that does have a viscosity to it.
Yeah. It's a little on the thick order.
I'm thinking I'm gonna like that one.
The
Oh
salted
yeah, it
caramel?
sounds great.
I hope so. Sometimes they get a great name and a great description and I've so far managed to avoid buying the beard beer. There's a beer they made out of like yeast they pulled out of a guy's beard.
Wow.
Yeah, but they've also made a vagina beer too. Somebody they used the culture from somebody's.
I've heard about that one. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody did fried
That's
chicken.
Interesting.
Somebody dumped.
This needs to be on the air. You hold that.
Oh, we've talked about it before. Yeah, but I saw the beard beer. I've never seen the other one, but
All right, well,
Funny, there were a lot of
we're
them.
doing something, I guess.
so, yeah.
Susie, Blue Sky, Cocoon, something else.
What do Cocoon? I didn't bring any of my lyrics, so I'm gonna have to try to just pull them out of the air.
I make them up. Nobody knows.
Oh, I should go up and cook
use the bathroom.
If I'm gonna do that, I should tune down so
Oh, that's right. That is
I'm key.
a half step down. I'll have to do that as well.
Ron's got to hit stairs.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see what happened to him?
He just told me about that. He just told me about that.
I don't know if they caught the guy or not. I don't know if they caught him or what, but that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I would have been in the situation when they wanted to write the check. I've been kind of skeptical because nobody writes checks, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
anymore.
Dave, if you're close, can you stop for a second? Because my tuner keeps picking you up.
I have this if you'd like a little bit more accuracy.
Yeah, I'm good.
I think this is my go-to beer anymore. Is it? Yeah. Try it if you want it.
I got that cold a little.
I don't. If I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna get it.
Sweet.
That's a nice beer.
Yeah.
Burn out wrong. 25%.
And they got it on tap down at the brew.
What's that?
They got it on tap down at the
How
brew.
did Pete's go the other day?
Good.
Should we throw a little shout out to Pete?
Yeah, we can do that. Tick, 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 tick.
You guys ready? Okay.
Ready?
Call it.
And we're back with the band
Natural oil.
Natural Oil.
We're still Natural Oil, and this one will be real interesting because it's one of our heavier songs, so should be quite a unique translation to the acoustic vein.
What's the name of it?
Cocoon.
Thank you.
Nate's looking at the back of his guitar. This might not be good. The strings are on the other side. Even I know that.
How's this thing working?
Wait, where'd all these extra strings come from?
Right? Here we go, whenever you guys are ready.
Alrighty.
Gone is a crew comforting you. Gone is a world you thought you knew. Gone is the time you thought you had. So you tell yourself it's not so bad. Gone is the trust and gone is the faith. All that's left days. When it's broken up and out of phase, let it go and let it fade. See the world with a different face. Let it go. You gotta let it change. Out of the past and into the new, you gotta learn what they expect of you. Can you trust? Build up faith. You understand all debate. Build up trust. You build up faith, and all that's left are your mistakes. When it's broken up and out of phase, let it go and let it fade. See the world with a different face. Let it go. You gotta let it fade. When it's broken up and out of phase, let it go and let it fade. See the world with a different face. Let it go, let it go. You gotta let it change.
Nice
Excellent
job.
again.
Nice job.
Thank you. I made up a few words, but we got through it.
You don't have to admit that. Nobody
That's
knows.
We
all right.
might
I'll
we
admit
might
it.
have to take a road trip to Iowa City.
It would be good.
I'm
yeah,
just saying.
It'd be good. It'd be real good.
I'm sure we can get some people involved. Maybe take the Griswold wagon.
We would
Oh, I don't
love it.
know.
We would love to have some more people come out and give us some support.
Okay, so I think you need to explain your name. I know the story behind it, but for the non-anime people around here,
See, I think it's funny because you would think natural oil, maybe because it's acoustic based or it's kind of a 60s sound, but no, not at all. It's weird anime shit.
Yeah, it actually has nothing to do with it. So clearly, Ron, sounds like maybe you're.
I've heard the
familiar-
story. Yeah,
Okay. Were you familiar at all with Ghost in the Shell before that, or you just know the story?
I'm not an anime guy at all. Nate told
Me
me the
neither.
story. Yeah.
Well, I'm not a huge anime guy either, but one of my good friends, Nat, turned me on to the anime Ghost in the Shell quite a few years back. It's really awesome, cool anime. It's about kind of a futuristic society. It takes place in like the year. This came out in like the late '90s, early 2000s, kind of.
Yeah, it's been around a long time.
And
yeah.
it was based in like 2031 or 2032, I forget which, somewhere around there. So it's get a lot closer now than it was when it first came out. But deals with these kind of the melding of man and technology. People have cyberized bodies with biotechnology stuff and electronics. They have cyber brains, and natural oil comes from this part of the show where they have these. The English translation, they call them think tanks. They're sentient tanks that. So this Ghost in the Shell, it's about this squad of basically like an anti-terrorist unit for the Japanese government in this futuristic society. And one of the guys with his little think tank that he has, rather than giving it synthetic oil, he decides to give it the good stuff, as he calls it, and pours in some natural oil instead of the synthetic in there. And over time, the natural oil allows the think tanks to develop basically a soul. They call it a ghost, which I think is basically the most direct Japanese translation. So natural oil is what allowed the robots to develop souls, and that's effectively where the name comes from.
So you're just not a bunch of soulless robots then?
Exactly.
Right.
They
Got it.
They develop souls, and spoiler alert, they end up kind of sacrificing themselves for their friends and for the good of humanity. They they become feeling things, not just emotionless robots.
That's the longest meaning to a
band name
that I've ever heard.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Usually they just get drunk and fall down, and they come up with their name.
I mean, I do that too, but I don't usually come up with good ideas.
Until the next morning, when you shouldn't have ever drank and probably will never drink again until that night.
Yeah, I might know that I had a really good idea, but fuck if I can remember what it was.
That
Ain't
happens
it
here a
how it
lot.
always
Yeah.
goes.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
That happens here a lot.
Yeah, we just
Think
come up with bad ideas.
Yeah. And get
they,
drunk.
They
Yeah.
turn into reality most of the time.
Although, kind of a footnote to that story is how we actually chose that name. Is because we actually had a list of 3 or 4 different names that we were kind of on the fence about choosing, and we had actually, it was one of our first shows. No, it was our first show that we had booked, and the guy organizing it, he actually contacted me. He's like, "So what's the band name? I need to start making flyers and start promoting the show." So
Oops.
I had to call and or text Jeremy and just like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you texted me, and I was working for the newspaper at the time, and I was sitting in the Clinton County Conservation Board meeting. So I was.
That's right.
I was
I love
supposed
how I
to.
wasn't even involved in this decision.
You were involved. You got into that. You got into that thread. No, so Nate texted me, and so I thankfully the Clinton County Conservation Board, there's pretty cool people out there. So I was just like, hey, I'm still paying attention, but I'm just gonna be here playing on my phone too at the same time. I got something real important that came up, and so we did kind of like a little text vote, as I recall. And natural oil was the least hated name of the 3 I had.
Yep.
Okay, I have to ask,
The
what were some of the
lesser
others?
several evils.
The runner up, as far as I recall, is OCD Epiphany.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
wow.
Yeah.
That's
What kind of
copyrighted.
pretentious bullshit was that?
Hey, don't look at me.
I don't remember that.
That is an awesome name. I don't
That
know
is
what
a
you're talking
terrible
about.
fucking name.
Agreed.
Dude,
Wow.
it has rhythm in the name itself.
Uh-huh.
Like,
So how long has the band been together?
Jeremy and I started jamming in 2010. We did our first show September of 2011.
Was it a 2-man show then? Or you mean...
No, the first
The
live
folk,
show was
yeah.
with Nate as
Yeah.
a
Okay,
trio, but
okay.
Jeremy and I started jamming probably around 2010, and we
Very
played for about
informally.
a year, just kind of getting songs together and figuring out. It had been a while since either one of us had played in a band at that point. We did a lot of stuff earlier on, and I had just been kind of playing on my own for about 5 years there, and as had Jeremy, and we was just getting used to being in a band again, and then we brought Nate in after about a year when we had maybe 6 or 7 songs ready to go.
Right on.
and of course, those songs developed a lot with Nate once he came on board. He's very talented musically, I don't know if he has any other talents, but he has that one at least.
Nope, just that one.
He's a pretty good wall painter.
Oh.
You can paint a wall like
Yeah, or fix a toilet.
Okay.
or fix a toilet. Yeah.
He is the band handyman for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're just trying to get on his good side because you need some painting done.
Well, no, Ginny already got it done. Nate's my stepson, so yeah, he gets roped into things.
You up? That's all right.
But he's never been up to garage golf.
No,
What's up with that?
You haven't done that yet.
No, I haven't.
You should. Maybe next
Right on.
Friday.
It's
Friday,
it's a
Friday
good time.
night?
Yep,
Sweet.
it's a good time.
As
Even if
long
you
as
don't
I
know
don't-
how to golf.
Yeah, we don't know how.
No,
Not
What
really.
is it?
that's cool.
I have a really cheap golf simulator in the second floor of my garage, and we drink beer and bourbon and pretend to play golf.
Cool.
It's actually on a computer and
That
it's
sounds
set
amazing.
up.
It's got a projector.
It's got a
screen, yeah.
projector that shoots up on the
Wow.
wall, and
Oh,
yeah, you swing a club and it shows you where you should have hit it.
So it is kind of like a VR, like you actually swing.
It's a
actually.
You
simulator.
actually swing a
It's a
club.
simulator.
It
Not just
reads
hitting a
the
button.
it reads the club head and actually sends the ball where your club head was pointing and which way you're swinging, and it's a good time.
It's basically like this podcast. It's just a way that we can get drunk.
Yeah, you guys should broadcast that too.
We've had a broadcast up there.
yeah,
haven't we?
kind of. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah,
but-
because it's loud. We got music playing, and
well,
everybody's shooting the shit.
worst case, I put an Alexa in, so that runs my music now. I just run Pandora or Amazon Music, and of course the other night somebody's like, Alexa, order Astroglide. And I didn't hear. I constantly.
Jenny was not impressed when it showed up at the front door.
No, it didn't. Fortunately, Wagner was there, and he heard Alexa say, "I found so and so or 13 ounce of Astroglide for $18. Do you want me to order this?" And Wagner's like, "No." So he saved me. So at the end of the night, I usually check my phone, make sure nobody ordered anything, and cancel it before it happens.
Right,
But,
right.
So
So we're going to get into our last beer of the night.
yep.
It's a salted caramel bourbon, barrel-aged porter.
Aged in wild turkey barrels.
Yep.
So this is very
Ah.
appropriate, actually, because Jeremy and I met in a fraternity, AZX,
Central College, Bella, Iowa.
and Wild Turkey is, in fact,
the drink of
I'm
choice.
not going to say it's official, because officially there's no drinking at Central, but unofficially that may be the
It's
beverage
the
of choice for
unofficial
AZX.
official drink of AZX. Yes.
So we are quite familiar with the Wild Turkey.
Nice.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever drank it. I'm sure you have.
I have not.
No?
Nope, that's
You a
one.
whiskey guy? You haven't? Yeah.
Nope, I haven't. I've
Really?
never got
You're-
into that one.
You're missing out. And if you're really looking to get crazy, get the I forget what their high proof version. That'll give you a good time.
Puts hair on your chest.
Or a really bad time.
Yeah, the only guy I knew drank wild turkey was an alcoholic, and he drank it all day. So I don't know.
Ugh. I
Not saying anything about you guys.
I knew a guy that drank it, and he was diabetic, so he just drank it with Diet Pepsi because he thought that would make it better. Yeah,
I'm diabetic,
At
and I'm not
least
that
he's
stupid.
making an effort.
yeah, he's trying to change. He's trying to change.
Yeah, trying to improve his life.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So back to the beer. This is a 6%er, 16 IBUs.
Mhm.
It rates. Well, it rates 0 because. Oh wait a minute. Nope.
No, somebody had
Three-
to rate it.
3.71.
Ooh, that's not good.
No.
No, that's not bad. Four is real good with them.
Yeah.
7's not bad. Yeah.
Aged for 6 months in wild turkey barrels. Our salted caramel is woody and slightly sweet with notes of vanilla and coconut. It's smooth with a medium body and mouthfeel and a light banana fruit aroma. There's some caramel and peanut brittle flavors, but not cloying or overpowering.
Mike said Woody.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't get much on this.
I like the smell.
I don't get
Got a
much.
good odor to it. I got a little
I
caramel
get
odor.
some oak on the nose.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah,
expect a much stronger flavor.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
It's actually kind of nice. It's not overly bitter or anything.
It's a
though.
little sweeter, yeah, than I expected.
But it's also kind of flat for a barrel aged.
Susie didn't cringe.
I didn't. No, it wasn't.
That's
bad.
something. She maybe doesn't not
She-
like beer
she-
quite so much as she thinks.
Yeah, she might like beer.
I think I might.
She doesn't look personally offended.
There's
Exactly.
okay. So before here, what beers have you tried that you did not like?
I don't know.
Budweiser,
Probably, yeah, like all those.
Bud Light,
Yeah,
Busch,
yep.
Coors.
American piss water.
Okay, so them are water. Them are not beer.
Yeah, they don't even
Somebody
taste good.
falsified information to you.
I didn't even really like beer till I started this. So
Wow.
yeah, I mean, I drank a lot of it. It was okay, but generally it would just make me nauseous and not drunk.
Mm-hmm.
And
Now you sound like my wife.
well,
she
she only
did-
drinks Fireball,
Yeah, she don't.
and she gets drunk.
And how?
or mead. She likes mead.
Yeah, meat's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mead
I
is
think
great.
your taste changed a lot over the years. I used to hate whiskey. That was my least favorite thing on earth to drink, and I can drink bourbon every day now.
Yeah, good bourbon.
We
though.
we
Yeah.
have some great bourbons.
Yeah, our garage golf has some good bourbon laying around up there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so question for you: what is your favorite bourbon that you've had?
The bourbon I drink most consistently is Maker's Mark.
Okay.
Nice.
That's always
Yeah.
my go-to. I've had some Cedar Ridge maple stuff that was awfully good.
I had some Cedar Ridge with my French
Pancakes?
toast this morning.
Cedar Ridge actually makes a maple syrup aged in bourbon,
In bourbon
barrels,
barrels.
and it is phenomenal.
Oh,
Sounds delicious.
It's
That's
great.
That's some fine stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Maker's Mark is my go-to.
Well.
That's what I tend to drink. You know, this season I mix that with a little bit of eggnog.
Oh, hell
Just
yeah.
a little bit.
I don't feel like as much of an alcoholic. Pretend it's like festive.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, right.
Yay, Festivus, right?
Right on. So what do we get on this? We want to rate it up?
Yeah, let me take one more sip here.
And there's more here if anybody wants more. Help yourself. I hate to pour out beer if people like it.
I'm gonna give this a 6.5. It's good but not great. It's a little too sweet for me. Could use a little more caramel and like you said, a little flat for bourbon aged.
Yeah.
Barrel aged, excuse me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree. When I see salted caramel and bourbon barrel, and I see wild turkey, I just expect a lot more flavor.
A lot more turkey.
There's not that much, you know. You don't get the scent of the bourbon very strong, and there's just not that much flavor to this. Surprisingly, like it's not bad, it's not offensive or anything. But I would agree. I'd go 6 or 7.
I was hoping for a caramel bomb
Yeah.
with this.
Yeah.
Well, it's very
I really
sweet,
was.
and you
Strong
get the
bourbon
salt,
and
but
caramel.
it's
Yeah.
more sugary than it is caramely. It's
Yeah,
not, doesn't
yeah,
have
I agree.
that cooked sugar
Yeah.
flavor to it. Yeah. Nate?
It's pretty close to my wheelhouse. I'd probably give it a 7.5, maybe an 8.
Yep.
This tastes the most like what I would call beer from all the ones we've had tonight. So to me, this like has a normal, I don't really like it flavor.
There you go.
It's a little
Classic. I don't
maltier.
like it.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
maltiness
yeah.
probably.
So we're 2
Could
for
be.
4. 2
It's
for
pretty
4
good
with
for somebody who doesn't like beer.
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go probably about a 7. I mean, it's good. I could drink it all day, but it's just kind of sweet and light, and it is a porter. So porters are generally a little lighter than a stout, but I like them a little thicker.
Did you see the chunks in this son of a bitch?
Oh, are there?
Yeah.
You got toward the bottom.
I got the dregs, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, as a porter, this thing is light as far as color. Porter's usually dark like a stout, only thinner than a stout. This is like a dark tea.
Yeah, it's not real oaky either,
I get oak on the nose,
but not so much on the flavor, do you?
but not much on the flavor. No. I'm gonna go with 7 with you. I would drink this again,
Yeah.
but I'm like everybody else. I expected more out of it. I was, as soon as I seen that you brought it, I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
this thing's gonna be a caramel bomb, and it's not even remotely close to that.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I'm kind of disappointed, but it's decent.
It's really good, but I wouldn't buy it because I know there's better stuff out there.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
Agreed.
it's a Buffalo Sweat or like the vanilla Buffalo Sweat or
Yep.
yeah.
Right on.
Should we do one more song and
One more song.
Call
kinda
it a day?
Play us out. You
Yep.
guys good with that?
Sure.
I know we're kind of putting
Yeah.
you through the
Yeah.
task here, but we're trying to get your name out there, get your music out there. So.
Right, right.
We
Yeah, no,
appreciate that.
yeah, we really
Hey, no
appreciate the
problem.
chance
And
to
we
do
always-
that.
Thank you guys.
Because we hate doing this, drinking beer and listening to live acoustic music.
right? Yeah.
God, it sucks.
And for you guys not being an acoustic band, by the way, you're fucking
Awesome.
rocking it.
Yeah,
I love
Awesome.
acoustic
I did too.
because you can't hide anything. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're not
Yep.
tweaking a monitor or something to make it sound better.
Pedals
And you guys are nailing the shit
That's,
out of it.
that's the dangerous part, so I'm glad we haven't fucked up too bad.
No, you're nailing the
No,
shit
not at
out
all.
of
It's awesome. It's awesome. So do you want us to pause so you can get your ideas
Yeah,
together?
we'll
or-
need to retune here.
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
We're going to
yeah.
pause one
Yeah.
more time.
Yeah,
We'll be
we'll
back.
We'll just do a quick tuning and we'll rock something out.
All right.
Right.
Awesome.
We'll be back.
Appreciate you guys playing so many songs,
Oh, yeah.
especially since it's just us two yo-yos running
Right?
the show. I think we're holding up okay. Yeah, that was kind of disappointing. That Jester King was my favorite so far. But I do like a good farmhouse.
I suppose we could just play a song in the wrong tuning. That would make it ruin.
Yeah, it would.
Oh, that would be a fun, like if we did a summer barbecue, Mike, and have bands come and make them play a song off tune.
That would be
So you
fun.
can pull it off, record it.
I'm trying to find our send-off music because it's on this computer that
Oh yeah,
the battery
that
went
crapped out. Do you have that plug-in for your phone?
Huh?
Do you have the plug for your phone?
I'll just hold it up to the
Oh, okay.
microphone.
You guys want to do maybe means yes?
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the. Is that one of the first ones?
That's it. We see if they can do it.
Right on.
Maybe. Why not?
Just fake it, right?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, did you want to?
No.
Okay.
Good.
I will shut the hell up then.
We got a challenge for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Band challenge.
Can you play the send-off music?
Hmm.
Nate, do you know our send-off?
I don't.
Play it. It doesn't have to be good.
Oh, just the.
You up for the challenge? You can screw it up as badly as you want. You can.
Nate, can you figure out the chords? If someone tell me what chords to play, I can
Right.
pretend I know what I'm doing.
You don't have to do it. We're just.
Yeah,
saying.
you don't have to do it.
It's just if you,
Oh,
for
I think
fun.
We'll probably do it.
For fun, if you want to do it. I mean,
or yeah, if you can,
Yeah.
if someone wants to look up.
oh, that's cheating. Come on. No. Oh, I'm behind on posting beers.
What's that?
I'm behind on posting beers.
Oh,
I'll do it after we're done.
Really.
I wanted to hear that again though.
Na hey hey.
Who's the band on that one?
Steam.
Steam? Okay.
yeah, I didn't even catch the.
So that is their only hit, I presume.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
For as well known a song it is, I couldn't tell you who the hell played it.
Yeah, it's been around forever.
No, and it's a great tune. It really is.
And you don't even have, you can just do the hey, 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 goodbye. You don't even have to get too deep into it if you don't want to. Because we just talk over it and talk our way out. So.
Okay.
Everybody say.
C, E sharp, B sharp, C. Or is that? Nope, flat. E flat, B flat.
You can take
C,
popcorn
E
for the
flat,
road.
B flat, and what?
And then back to C.
That's good. Tastes like movie
I don't
popcorn.
know.
Yeah, it's the kits you buy with the grease and all its oil already in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. It's always a good snack when you're down here. We used to get pretzels and stuff, but it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Terry's got enough money wrapped up in this. Well, you want to do your song first, though?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
We'll,
okay.
we'll figure this.
All right.
See if we can get this close enough to pretend. Real quick.
Ah, this thing-
If not, it's no big deal.
It was just a
Oh, and it's just
fun challenge. There's more salted caramel if anybody wants it. I think all the others gone, right? The mouse is
I'll
gone.
take a little bit more of that.
There we go. It's nice to know we've corrupted more people. Got Nate drinking dark
Yeah.
stuff. We got Susie in the farmhouse ales.
I had no idea.
That
I've
can't
never
be
even
right.
heard of a sour beer. I'm really not
2, 3.
Yeah.
informed when it comes
Well,
to beers.
there's all kinds. There's lactose sours. There's Brett sours, and they're all different. There was a beer company called Tarot, or the brewery, and they have a Tarot series that are sours, and you can probably find them locally. And they made one. They made a
That
set.
can't be right.
It was the 4 different ways you can sour
Yeah, I
beer,
don't
so
know
you
if
can
that's
learn
what
which
you
kind
do.
of sour you like. And I never get to have one. So Brett's are different than.
Are you sure about that
the
B
Tanamycin
flat?
sours
That's
are
what it
different
sounds
than
right to me.
lactose sours.
That's what the internet says here. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think lactose.
Well, it's got tab,
Yeah, I think
little
this might
pictures
be
of
a
tab,
lactose.
and none of those.
There's still
I
some
don't think any of those are correct.
Want some more?
Sure.
Who's driving?
Me?
Oh, this is low alcohol, though, so. I'll take a little bit of that myself. At the bottom, they can get a little hazy. I don't know how often Zesterkin gets to Iowa, but they do.
You're close.
We'll look for New Belgium.
Hey, Susie, hold up your beer.
I think you need to go back up from there.
Found a beer you
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
And then back down.
Try a G.
There you go.
And then go back up.
Nope.
You should take it with the bottle.
Oh, yeah. Sticky head. There you go.
Thank you.
It's just a box right here. It's and it just goes to that
Yeah, I got
half
that
seven.
much.
Nice.
I didn't
And
have
just go
popcorn
down
last
that.
time, did I?
Down and then up for that G.
Sorry, one more time.
So we.
Here, you can play it and I'll just sing with everyone
There you
else.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do maybe me and Jess first.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hopefully I remember the words to this one.
Oh shit! It's been a while since we played this anyway.
We ready to start?
Yep.
All right.
And we're back with Natural Oil. They're going to send us off with a couple tunes. Whenever you guys are ready.
And what's the name of this one?
This one is called Maybe Means Yes, and this is one of the oldest songs we have on the books.
Start when you're ready.
Let's start that over. Wrong line.
And a little more into the side of your mic there, Jeremy, please.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah,
And you can raise it up or do whatever you got to do.
Well, I
there.
got to get the guitar and the vocals together.
Okay.
I don't know how
You'll be fine.
well I can do both.
You'll be good.
All right.
And take 2.
No, take 1.
Somebody help me, I'm sinking into all my mistakes and all my sin. Somebody catch me, I'm falling away. It's all I can do to get through the day. Lay me down, fill me up, pour me out, drink me up. Somebody help me, I'm feeling locked in. Somebody give me a place to begin. Somebody bring me out from the cold. Somebody give me a hand to hold. Lay me down, fill me up, pour me out, drink me up. Somebody tell me I'm not alone. Somebody help me to feel at home. Somebody find me, I'm feeling this place. Somebody show me a friendly face. Lay me down, fill me up, pour me out, drink me up.
Nice job.
Excellent.
Thank
Well,
you.
So now we're going to let them try something a little different.
band challenge.
Band challenge. They're going to send us out. What is this? Episode 106?
Boy, you know I didn't look. I should.
I think it is. Episode 106, the fucked up version that we glued together.
Yeah. Patchwork. Yeah.
Super glue and duct tape.
The
man.
band pulled us out of this.
Oh man, this would have been the worst show if it had just been Squirt and I.
Yeah, we were.
Hey, you
Hey,
guys saved our asses.
what do you want to talk about here?
So how's
Okay.
how's your beer, Mike?
It's great.
Yeah, we just sounded like a PBS show.
We didn't even get into politics or religion, so you know.
Nah, I ain't got time.
no
I ain't got
fists
time
were
for that.
thrown, so that's always good.
It's happened, but yeah, it's,
So they're going to send us off with Shana Nana. Hey, hey.
bye bye.
Bye bye. We out.
Yep. So thanks again to Natural Oil for stepping up and helping us out.
Thank you guys very much for having us here.
And,
Thank you.
Yeah,
We
thank you.
appreciate it.
Hey, no, we appreciate you having it. It was a lot of fun. So,
Next time will be better if you guys want to come back.
yeah, and if your
I
other
would love to.
But you're going to have to drink beer.
yeah,
I drank beer.
she drank, she tasted everything, and she even found one she liked. So
Yeah.
You're just going to have to make sure you got sours with you, Ron.
I can do that. If you're coming, I'll have a sour.
Bring some sours. Not to speak for the whole band, but I'm going to speak for the whole band and say we'd love to be back sometime.
Sours and
Yeah.
stouts. Oh,
Right
great.
on, man.
We'll have you. And if you guys, your other projects want to come on, we love music here. So
Yeah, absolutely.
we love having bands,
We do beer, we do barbecue,
music,
and bands.
yeah. So
We love it.
and everything else.
Yeah, and whatever else bullshit we have.
So
Well, Nate sings about it.
yeah. Well, once we're done, we'll play the Wheel of Dread song so you can hear it. So. Alrighty.
Thanks for listening.
All right, Nate, kick us off.
All right. Maybe.
Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Na 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 na, na 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 na. Hey hey hey, goodbye. Na na na
We could probably.
na na na. Hey hey hey, goodbye.
Thanks, guys. That was fun.
That was
guys.
cool.
Thank you.
That
That was
fun.
You gotta love a little band challenge, right?
We are up for challenges.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're glad you guys had a good time because that's what we're shooting for here.
Yeah, it was fun. I'm even starting to get a little lit up from coffee stout sippers, I think.
Yeah, we know you got to drive, so we try not to,
Right.
Well, thankfully we carpooled, so Nate drove and Susie drove, so
The two. There you go.
we're fine.
Bunch of alcoholics.
But she was drinking this time.
I feel a little buzz.
Yeah.
So have you guys checked out our podcast at all?
Just
I know
a
Nate
little
has.
bit Nate has played for me.
Yeah.
This will be up
Well,
tomorrow.
depends. Probably. But depends on when Terry.
Just, I
What's
mean,
going on with Terry's
yeah.
daughter and.
Right.
Well, he kind of told me how to do it, but
Oh, how to publish it?
yeah, I'm not buying his bullshit.